Welcome to a profound journey through the Quran, a book that many believe holds truths beyond human knowledge. Today we'll explore how medical, logical, historical, and philosophical insights within the Quran have even led some scholars and scientists to embrace Islam. If this piques your interest, please like, subscribe, and comment below to support us in sharing more impactful content. Is the Quran the Word of God? This question has led people from various backgrounds to convert to Islam after discovering insights within its pages that defy human capability. 1. The Linguistic Challenge. The Quran challenges humanity to produce even one chapter like it, a challenge that has stood unmet for over 1,400 years. Professor Jeffrey Lang, a former atheist and mathematician, encountered the Quran's linguistic complexity and depth, which led him to convert to Islam, as he found it impossible to attribute the Quran's eloquence to any human. 2. Unprecedented preservation. The Quran's preservation, exactly as it was revealed, also drew attention. Former Catholic priest Gary Miller began studying the Quran to critique it, but its unaltered nature across centuries ultimately convinced him of its authenticity, leading him to embrace Islam. 3. Prophecies that came true. When reading about the Quran's prophecies, such as the Romans' unlikely victory over the Persians, many skeptics have found it compelling. Yvonne Ridley, a former journalist, began researching Islam with a critical eye but was astonished by these prophecies, which led to her conversion. Next, let's explore the Quran's remarkable alignment with medical knowledge. Some of these insights were so advanced that they led prominent scientists to Islam. 1. Embryonic development stages. The Quran's description of embryonic development was groundbreaking. Dr. Keith Moore, a leading embryologist, was astounded to find that the Quran described human development in stages that modern science has only recently confirmed. His fascination with this knowledge eventually contributed to his public acknowledgement of the Quran's divine origins. 2. Circulatory system and heart. Another example is Maurice Bucaille, a French surgeon, who was intrigued by how the Quran addresses the heart and circulatory system. His research into the Quran's medical insights led him to Islam, realizing that the information aligned with modern discoveries unknown at the time of the Quran's revelation. 3. Sanitation and fasting. The Quran's recommendations on cleanliness and fasting, which have been shown to benefit health, also resonate with modern medicine. Dr. Lawrence Brown, a former atheist and doctor, found these practices' health benefits so compelling that it led him on a journey toward Islam. Let's now consider the Quran's logical and philosophical assertions. For some, the Quran's logical coherence and philosophical depth have provided answers they couldn't find elsewhere. 1. Cosmology and the first cause argument. Dr. Jeffrey Lang, who was previously an atheist, was struck by the Quran's approach to creation. The Quran's alignment with concepts like the Big Bang and the first cause resonated with him, leading him to convert to Islam as he found a creator's existence undeniable through this perspective. 2. Order and fine-tuning in nature. The precise order in nature described by the Quran was a turning point for Cat Stevens, now known as Yusuf Islam. Reading about how perfectly balanced the universe is in the Quran made him feel that it pointed toward a designer, eventually leading to his conversion. 3. Purpose and human ethics. Hamza Andreas Tsortsis, a former secular humanist, found that the Quran's ethical guidance aligned with his search for universal moral truths. The Quran's perspective on purpose and morality answered his philosophical questions, leading him to embrace Islam. The Quran's historical accuracy and fulfilled prophecies have also guided people to Islam, after realizing the knowledge within could not be humanly possible. 1. Lost City of Iram. Maurice Bucaille was captivated by the Quran's mention of Iram, the city of pillars, which archaeologists uncovered in the Arabian desert centuries later. This discovery strengthened his belief in the Quran's divine origin, reinforcing his faith in Islam. 2. Accurate titles of rulers in Egypt. Yvonne Ridley found herself drawn to Islam when she encountered the Quran's precision regarding titles used for Egyptian rulers, a detail only verified by historians long after the Quran's revelation. This historical accuracy amazed her, confirming her faith in the Quran's divine insight. 3. Prophecies about environmental changes. The Quran's prediction that Arabia would become green resonated deeply with those witnessing its current environmental transformation. For many, seeing this prophecy unfold in real time strengthens their faith in Islam and the Quran's guidance. Many well-known individuals have converted to Islam upon discovering these remarkable insights. Here's a look at what scholars and former skeptics have said. Dr. Zakir Naik often highlights scientific facts in the Quran as evidence of its divine origin. His lectures have inspired countless people to explore Islam, as they see how modern science and Quranic revelations align. Dr. Keith Moore was initially skeptical, but the Quran's precise embryological stages compelled him to acknowledge that it held knowledge that was beyond its time. His discoveries have inspired many scientists to approach the Quran with newfound respect. Maurice Bucaille's study of the Quran in relation to modern science led him to Islam. He authored a book detailing how the Quran aligns with scientific truths, a work that has influenced many to examine Islam with an open mind. We've seen remarkable accounts of people, scientists, philosophers, and skeptics, who encountered the Quran's unique insights and found undeniable evidence that led them to Islam. The medical, logical, historical, and philosophical truths within the Quran form a compelling argument that its origins are beyond human capacity. If you found this exploration insightful, please like, subscribe, and share this video with others who may be on their own journey of discovery. Stay tuned for more discussions as we dive into the intersections of faith, science, and history.